Those who follow my channel will know that I no longer have a gravel bike. It was badly damaged in the car accident I had earlier in the year. So now I need to choose my next gravel bike. Should I just replace it like for like with the old, or should I go for something different? So now I know my gravel bike's not coming back. I'm not going to go over it again. I talked about it in the last video, which you can see up here. I now want to think about getting another gravel bike. I really love having a gravel bike. So it's something I definitely want to do. And I've come up with 3 possible ideas. Well, my first option, not too inspiring really, but just replace the bike I've lost with an identical bike. I had an Orro Terra C. Very nice bike, GRX gears. I'm not 100% sure whether I want to, but I've had an Orro, had it for a year. Maybe this is an opportunity to change to something different. Other than that, the price has increased slightly. It's gone up by £100, not a major deal on a bike that price. And I did like my Orro, but did I love it? Not sure. I did some good rides with it. I did the East Devon Trail with it. I did the North Coast 500 with it. I put slicks on and it performed admirably on both of them. But on a plus point, I do have a spare wheel for this bike, because that was what I managed to rescue from my old bike. So if I got it, I know that that wheel would fit. But is it time for a change? Now option 2 is perhaps equally uninspiring, you could argue, but going for a Boardman, namely the Boardman 9.4, which is their top of the range gravel bike. Now I've had a Boardman before, an 8.9, and I really liked it. And I know with a Boardman you're going to get a good level of kit on there. It's really good value for the money. It's actually a little bit cheaper than the Orro, and it has Di2 electronic gearing on it, which is quite tempting, I don't deny. But is it a bit of a boring choice? Is it a bit safe? I have had a Boardman before, but I did like the Boardman, even though I had a lot of trouble with my gears. Hopefully with electronic shifting that won't be an issue. So the Boardman 9.4 is definitely on my list. Option 3, bike number 3, and this is currently top of my wish list. It is the Ribble Gravel SL. I know they do various models at various prices. I'll probably be looking at getting the one of the GRX. I really like this bike. I just think it looks really cool. I love the colour, I love the design. I've definitely got some bike envy wanting this bike, and the Ribble simply has loads of mounts all down the front forks on the frame. Be really good for bike packing. But like the other bikes, I've tried to look at the pros and cons. The pros are, well, I just love the bike. So what more do you need? Now it's got 650B wheels. I'm not a huge fan of 650. I'm a real convert to 29ers 700Cs. I think that's definitely the best wheel size to be having. As a result of having smaller wheels, it's able to fit a much larger tyre. It has a 47mm tyre, which is closer to my mountain bike tyres than a road tyre. It should handle the off-road really well, but the compromise is, what will it be like on the road? It worries me slightly. You can customise the bikes at Ribble, and I could get 700mm wheels, but then I can only get smaller tyres. Being closer to a mountain bike may not be such a big issue. My mountain bike is getting pretty old now. Oh, I think it's about 8 years old, and I'm not going to be getting a new one for a while, because I'm buying my second new bike in 2 years. So having a gravel bike that can handle the off-road stuff a little bit better, it might be a good thing. So there you have it. That's my thoughts on my new gravel bike. Now I'm conscious that I've chosen 3 British manufacturers. Doesn't have to be British, my new bike. It doesn't even have to be one of those 3. I have been looking at other bikes. PMC URS has caught my eye as well. But I'd love to hear what you guys think of my possible choices. Give me some insights if you've owned these bikes before, particularly the Ribble. Is that the right bike for me? Just not sure. So I need to pay off my Orro. I believe I might have just made the last payment. I might have one more, I'm not quite sure. Sticks in my throat a little bit. I'm still paying for a bike that's just smashed up, but hey, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Thank you for watching. Please put your comments down below. I will wait with interest with what you have to say, and I'll see you on the next one.